So, hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing fantastically, I hope you're doing fine, and I hope you're doing something good with your day. I am here playing a blocky game that is full of blocks. How are you doing? How is your day? How are things at your place? So, yeah, today we have stuff to do. I have been here AFKing a little bit for, well, as you can see, for glass to cook. Yeah, this is what we're gonna finish today. And we're gonna finish it or die trying. That sounded a little bit too dramatic. We are gonna finish it today. So, So, thing is, I have nothing to cook anymore for really. Well, there's like 8. There's 8 sand in here. So, but my kelp is slowly recovering in terms of, you know, numbers and everything. And yeah, this eventually will be good again. So, how is everybody? Give a thumbs up, give a thumbs down. Give a like and a subscribe. I should not ask for that while I have not really started the stream yet. And yeah, let's get to it. We have a lot to do today. So I think before we get started, I'm gonna wait for the evening. Because, yeah. I'm gonna get attacked by those pesky pests. Otherwise, so, and I have an idea for the exit for the guests. That will be really cute. I have an idea how to build it, more specifically. So, because they're 4x4, I think a 6x6 hole should be like well more than enough. Or maybe even a 5x5. It depends, like, what's the center? And the center is like really is like a 1 block, not a 2 block thingy. So yeah, it will be fine. Don't worry. So, but I think we can eventually add the light bulb. Nah, well, that doesn't work. We will cast it. We will call it the gas bulb, right? Gas bulb. Yeah, that sounds more educated. The gas bulb. Or Minecraft. So, Earth had the thought, a guest goes well with an RPG. Yeah, they love role-playing games. I agree. Like, role-playing games are really cute. And I'm pretty sure the guests, they would love to play role-playing games as well. It would be a little bit difficult for them to roll dice, I think. So, I assume somebody would have to do that for them. Or maybe they can use their little tentacles to push like a dice, but you gotta help them, right? You gotta help them with that. So, screenshot. It's like sometimes when I see in chat and I lay down in the stream and it's just like, oh, screenshot. Yeah, that's the screenshot that I made the picture with. I have not terminated the session since then. Where I make my thumbnail. So, also Earth writes, at least they're very good at casting fireballs. Yeah. Why he dead? I am sure I did not name him. I'm an idiot. Oh, I forgot to name him. Yeah, name tag. Oh. I thought, like, did he get killed, like, by a skeleton or what? Of course, yeah, forgetting to name him. Yeah, good. I can only blame myself. And Mojang! Yeah, wait. Wait, 1 second. Isn't it so that, they cannot despawn when they're in a boat? Like, a name tag should be irrelevant. Am I right or am I wrong here? Please. Because in a boat it should not matter. Yeah, the guy with the golem is alright, yeah. Because it doesn't matter. I just remember, a name tag only is important when that person is, or when that zombie is walking around. In a boat, they stay. Something's fuckery. Mojang. Mojang. What are you doing again? What are you doing with my game, Mojang? Hmm? Explanations? So, but when this thing is done, well, for the most part, I can start with the Happy Ghasts. I have to make like the proper exit, and then I will like make the bulb, like the actual bulb. I hope Happy Ghasts are not prone to you know, disappearing. Ah hell. Irv says ah hell. Okay, explain why you say that. Is there an update? Is there an update in 1.20 or so? So, we have to go like one up. Please. So, and I have decided like on the side to make like an opening in the side would be that would not work very well. I would need like so much space, and it would not work very well with the looks of it. But I think making an exit at the top of the light bulb, that would work pretty fantastically. And to make it really even, it would have to be a 6x6, most likely. But that would work eventually. We have like a lot of dramatic music. Like every time I play this, or every time I make a stream, I randomize my playlist. So I get like a new assortment of random songs and stuff. Really neat. Really neat, really neat to do that. Randomize. Randomize, then repeat playlist. So I should look out for more like good synthwave. Does anybody have some? Like the guys who made the Rick and Morty show, that was some damn good synthwave that they had in there. So I don't want to use it because I don't want to get like claimed or challenged or striked or whatever YouTube all as well has. So yeah, I'm like a little bit of a pickle here. Oh, Pickle Rick. So now Earth, do tell, why are hell? Why hell? What does hell have to do with it? So then let's continue. Ah, what a grandiose view. You found a synthwave channel, you think it's AI. We don't take care for AI. And you have connection issues. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no AI. Fuck AI. I find it very bothersome that whenever I meet somebody new over Discord, like I get a DM, somebody, you know, wants to connect and get to know people, and I have to assume that this person is a bot. And if they say, oh yeah, I'm an artist, by the way, I have to immediately assume that their quote, art, unquote, is AI slop. Immediately. And it's so bothering. You know? Oh yeah, and regarding Discord, holy shit. Like, I have only Earth to talk to, but I have to... we need an... well... We need something that is not Discord, that acts like Discord. We need like something like that. Because if Discord goes through with what it has announced like a couple of days ago, it is now, with the age verification, and that you have to give away your face and your your governmental ID. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Not to Discord, not to any private company. Like, this is against so many laws. And even if it would be lawful, which I doubt, by the way, you know, just to be clear, I doubt that. I don't want to give a Discord out of all companies. That's like the worst thing, or the worst company to give it to. So, God assess most pictures you find in random places. Yeah, that's the thing. If you search in Google, you can have certain search terms and so on, and there are some orders or commands that you can use to really improve your search experience. One that I found that is the easiest to use is if you go into the options of your search in Google, you don't even need a command, and then you basically tell Google you are searching for any and everything that has been made before 2023. It greatly improves what you find. The problem is, of course, it's not new, but it's also not AI, so One that I like to use is you can put in a minus, or I don't know what you call it, but the thing that looks like what you make a difference with. Then you make a quote, a term, and then unquote. And that basically tells Google to exclude this term from your search. And that you put basically after a free space behind your what's it called? Behind your search, basically the search words, what you're searching for, the search terms. That's the word, search terms. And like one that I like to use is AI, Meta. Oh god, what else? I don't even know them right now. 1 second, I'm gonna check that because it's bothering me that I don't know them like from the get-go. But I can tell you they are very, 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 very useful. Wait, I have some pinned somewhere here, I think. Oh yeah. Stable Diffusion, AI, Midjourney, OpenArt, Prompt Hunt, Crayon, Tensor.art, Lexica, and PeakPX. That stuff is honestly like 95% of my shit are now, of my search terms are better now. Ah, that's always good stuff. So, and Earth is saying something about the workaround, which I assume is YouTube not getting throttled at his place. Because in a free country that is prosperous and good and everything, you need to throttle something like YouTube and a gaming streamer that happens to be a dragon as well. That is absolutely normal behavior and absolutely does not show massive insecurities there. So. Okay. Let's continue. I hope, though, I have enough glass this time. I was really, you know, working hard by standing around and letting time pass to get all of this glass. Average day for a streamer, AFKing in my AFK farm for like hours. That's hard work. Oh dear. Insecurity, why are you making up terms now? I'm making up terms? Oh my dude. Everything I say is true, and when I invent a word, then it is a new word now. Yeah? That's because my wisdom modifier is up to the max. So. Okay. Let's continue. Everyone knows security is already a myth. Oh. Oh, yeah, now we're going. Earth is spitting them balls. Up. Damn it. Of course, that was a little bit stupid. Breaks the block already, but Oh. Good, okay, so we got that. To be fair, that's a dragon word, yeah, spoken by a dragon. Dragons know about security because that stuff exists in the presence of a dragon, or it cannot be achieved in the presence of a dragon. That really depends on, like, if the dragon likes you or, you know, not. So, hopefully he likes you. Yeah, but yeah, we should be. Whoops, we should be good. With that amount, we should be good. So I have to find out. Does anybody remember where I put the dried ghasts that we got? Does anybody have, like, any idea? I remember I got them from trading with the piglin, because, you know, piglin now do that. But I have, like, no idea where I got them from. Where I put them, I mean. Not where I got them from. I actually... That's the one thing that I very clearly know. Good, so... Next one. Da, 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 da. Maybe I should have taken maybe I should have taken the flashback reward when I started building this, but anyways, too late. It's too late now. Right, Ghasts is in Shulkerbox. How do you know? Also in which one? I mean, it's likely they're in a Shulkerbox because I have so many. But still, how do you know that? Okay. So, here we go. That is looking good. Looking very good. So, then... Okay, wherever the hell that has flown to. Last time I was in guest in the sugar box. If says that, okay. I mean, he's a scaffold, so he is probably more right than me about this. Chances are good. My goodness. Oh, I just have a fucking stupid idea of to build something new. Oh no. Yep. And I break stuff that I didn't want to break. With this optical illusion that I talked about last time. Oh yeah, by the way, last time, like, if anybody's wondering, because I said, like, hey, I wanted to make this stream, actually 2 days ago. I had a migraine attack. Not fun. And the next day I needed to take care of a water damage, like there was something leaking in my home. I actually wanted to edit at that day, and yeah, reality was, nope, I'm gonna annoy you today, and then reality was very, very annoying to me. So yeah. I was basically like for 4 hours almost fixing something. And that took me, took a while to fix. It was not like, it was not a big damage. It was not even a very problematic damage, but it was a very hard to reach damage. I don't want to go like into much details, just a bit, I'm still a little bit pissed off about it, admittedly. Oh, things are burning down there. Fantastic. So, and Earth says, you cannot use flashback on Neoforge. Yeah, we need to figure out something, because I think it would be, like, for some stuff, it would be actually useful to have flashback, even running in my hardcore world. Even if it would be just building, you know, something. I could, you know, use a flashback video and it would produce like a short at least of me building stuff. Like if other people can use shorts and act as if they had built something really, really cool, and then it's basically just a copy-pasted map that they got from CurseForge, then I actually can use shorts to build something actual cool, or I make a music video. Music building videos. Do we have that in Minecraft? Like really? Like a video that goes for 2 or 3 songs, and you have like, whoops, just, yeah, it features the build. Whatever that build is. You know? I think we have that. But it has become rare, doesn't it? So, and Earth says he has to scurry around boxes, but you have to defend the dragon in the cyberspace. Yeah, bots, huh? Yeah. You never know when they're coming. When I started the channel, they were like more regular. But again, I believe they just go like, oh no, that is a mod. I can't. That's like what I believe. So, Earth says you can change Neoforge for fabric. Some stuff is present on God-forgotten fabric, of course. Well, yeah, thing is, with all the redstone and big builds just, you know, adding and adding and adding, and Minecraft not being very optimized, yeah, I got used to the optimization mods. I mean, they are very useful, and for other maps, like for example the little project that I worked on and that I need to edit still, without those optimizations it would not have worked. I mean, it would have been a lag fest. Yeah, sure, but that's not really good content, usually. So... Okay, now... I think here... Yeah, we immediately start doing that. Earth says, I'm more concerned about Distant Horizons as optimization mostly implemented on Fabric. You're worried about Distant Horizon? Why exactly now? Doesn't it work well with Fabric? Isn't there like a... I would have thought there would be a Fabric version of it. I mean, it's Distant Horizons. That's like... That thing is famous, isn't it? So I would have thought at least that. I would not have been so sure about like others, but Distant Horizons, I would should be like, yeah, that for sure. If there is no Fabric version yet, it no way will work. Oh dear. There must be. Come on. Like I saw a Minecrafter, I think it was that chief guy, when he made like a video where he showed a quasi-realistic looking version of Minecraft. And there was Distant Horizons and like so many mods, and I remember it was in Fabric. I'm pretty sure. So, you know many popular mods that don't get alternate versions. Oh dear. Whoop. That would not be good. That would be very bad. So, okay. We are getting closer to the end. Nice. it's mostly a programming problem. Yeah, I know, I know. I know, dear Earthbolt, I know. What you gonna do? So, what you gonna do? I think that's the same, like the programming problem, it's pretty much the same with porting. Which, yeah, sure, it makes sense. It's like you want to put it on in a completely different program, environment, engine, whatnot. Well, not engine. I think like engine is like the one thing that has to be working on both exactly the same, or much rather mostly the same. But yeah, the whole porting, I don't completely understand it, but yeah, getting like everything in a way that it works on multiple platforms, environments. Yeah, I think that's pretty difficult. Oop. Okay, this is an oddity. 1 second. Yeah, something is not working out here. This is not working out. Okay. Now it makes sense. I never got that earlier, like when computers are pretty new, and I was a little bit younger than now, when yeah, computers were just... I didn't understand that, why... like, one thing that was pretty big back in the day that you guys probably do not know anymore, at least I'm gonna take bets you don't, was the N64. That was like Nintendo's big selling thing. Because first 3D games and everything. And that was back then... It was the hype, you know? For pretty much everybody that's interested in gaming. And the N64, like I do remember thinking, well, there are a lot of really cool games on here. Why aren't there more like those, or like the same on a computer? You know, why is nobody porting them to a computer? It can't be that hard, right? Right? Yeah. I mean, I was very naive about computers. I did not understand a lot about them. It was like new for me. So, in a what? Irv says in a confusing situation, cast fireball. Yeah. Now, yeah, the N64. Yeah, I was wondering. You know, one game that I particularly liked was Super Mario 64, because I mean it was Super Mario 64. That game was, whew, that was pretty impressive. So, or Zelda Ocarina of Time, and or Super Smash Bros. Oh, I no-lifed Super Smash Bros. In my friend group of people that played that, I was like the best. Nobody wanted to play against me anymore. We had like several rounds where it was basically, yeah, we're playing Super Smash Bros, but it's 3 versus Ozzy, because if not, it's not fun. I could play with any character except Captain Falcon and that kid with the baseball bat. Like, I could not play those two. I was not good with them. But every other character, I would mop the floor with everybody. Even 1v3. That was basically just like, yeah, so it's fair. Ah, good old times. Good old flex. Oh, that was fun. One of my favorite tricks was with Kirby's safe attack. Just like throw somebody off and then use Kirby's safe attack to just hurl somebody down. Like they could never save it. It was absolutely fantastic. And Earth wants to play Super Fighters now. Oh, that would be fun too. So, I'm very long out of the game on that, I have to admit. But yeah, that would be pretty neat. Oh, that's too much. So, that is night 2 that we're outside. But we're making good progress. We're making good progress. We're like halfway done. Oops. So, is that correct? It kind of is. Yeah. Nope. Okay. On that. So, okay, let me have a look if I did not make a mistake here. Because I have the feeling like I got a little bit distracted in the mid. Yeah, here. What's going on here? This is 3 by 2. So that is functioning, but why? Is it because... Give me a second, I have to... No, here it works out well. Oh. Okay! Mistake found. Now it makes sense. Yeah, you have to excuse my autism there. I see that it's one block off and probably nobody would have ever seen it, but I know it, and that's already too much for me. So. And here we go. Up. Also, by the way, if you like this kind of chill content and you're still with me, like and subscribe, please. That would be very good for my health and also for yours. It's healthier to watch Ozzy than to doom scroll, because doom scrolling is unhealthy. And Ozzy, I am very healthy. And also I have a very soothing and calm and chill voice. Unless somebody is what's-a-fucking me when I have to shout the name of the company that made this game in a very particular manner. So. So, Earth says it's fine. If it worries you, fix it. One of the reasons play games to fix whatever bothers your desperate bolt. Oh, Earth, don't go there now. I wish we could fix like everything. That would be really, really nice. But this is gaming. This is having fun. You know. I mean, it's basically like a TTRPG, right? If you make a tabletop role-playing game, or if you write a story of any kind way or so, and you go about it with the intent that you want to mirror real-life events that are currently happening. That is absolutely a prerogative that you can take. You know, you can absolutely do that. But you have to know your audience. For example, if it's like your story, your book, your whatever, you're like, it's yours and nobody owns it. You know, nobody else. Like, it's your original creation. I think that's the most fitting word for that. Then my word would be you do you and you have fun. I will comment on it. I will criticize it if I like it or don't like it, or depending on it, you know. Because I think that's fair game if you publish it. But, you know, I would not be too harsh. Because, well, you wrote it for yourself. It's like with a fan fiction, you know. So if you wrote, that's why we play games, yeah. That's why we play games. The thing is, again, like with a fan fiction or stuff, it depends on if you write a story for yourself, yeah? Like, that is your thing. You do you. But if you write it for others, if you write it with, like, the intent of, I'm gonna publish that, or I'm gonna make a tabletop role-playing group based on that, that's different. Then you have to know your audience under these circumstances. And that very much means you got to know, like, what to expect, what will they like, what won't they like, especially if you... Woo! That's a bit too far. Especially if you are writing within an established IP. You know, like the the classical example would be Star Wars. If you're writing within Star Wars, then respect, well, the Star Wars lore. And that is true for everything. So, or if you're in a tabletop role-playing game and you are a game master, yeah, you have to remember that you are writing the story not only for yourself, but also for your players. And so they hopefully enjoy the story that you are telling. You know, that's the gist, that's the idea, that's the point, basically. Right? Right. So, let me just check out. I'm thinking, here is something amiss. This is amiss. Okay. Okay, let me just check. I want to catch any mistakes. I was prone to it, kind of, right now. Like here. I'm getting a bit distracted, like, while talking, and I'm not doing the math in my head. Meanwhile, because that's the thing that I like to do, doing math in my brain cells. While I do this. Oh, Earth, what did you write? Lore is the best thing you have. It allows you to jump higher, using it as a ramp. Okay, yeah. Good one, good one. So, I have a good drink. And you too, if you're watching, hydrate. Very important, hydrate. I'm relatively certain yesterday I had this headache. Not only because I got angry, like that was a factor, but or that I had to like bend and twist my neck very, very hard to get to, yeah, to fix that thing. And yeah, you feel your age, you know, you feel your age in these moments. Yeah, but I think like one of the things that makes it worse was I did not drink a lot of water that day. I was busy and pissed. So. Good, okay. Now we go in by 3, if I remember correctly. Yep, that's correct. So. I hope I have enough glass. Ooh, I'm cutting it close. I'm cutting it close. So, Earth, what are you writing? You just like to have borders when imagining, because if you don't have any, why would you even think of any universe but yours? You have to explain that to me a bit. You like to imagine borders. What do you mean? Exactly. Like, I believe I know what you mean, but I would like for you to word it out. Not that I am wrong and I'm starting to ramble and talk about it, because I really want to talk about it right now. I don't want to ramble about it if I accidentally misunderstand. I don't want that. Okay, so this time I'm actually sure that I got everything correctly. So now we are going towards more the middle, which would be here. So. Up. Honestly, actually don't need that anymore. Have borders, not imagine. I'm sorry. I still. You like to have borders, but not imagine. I'm sorry, a bit confused right now. So, because your sentence is like, it's not making that much sense. At least what I hear. Oh. Okay. So this thing is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, this is perfect. If you have a universe where you can imagine anything that you want, what differentiates it from having your own universe with your own rules? I mean, that's the thing. If you imagine your own story, so I think I understood you right the first time. Thing is, there is a saying: if you make your own story, you chain yourself to the rules that you imagine, that you make up. And those rules, they shackle you. You know, they shackle your story. And that is about, like, some very awesome things, like what powers do exist, what aliens or magic or what have you. You know, anything that exists. But it also means what does not exist. For example, if you all know what a wormhole is. If you then say, okay, you know what, in my universe, wormholes are actually not a thing. They're just black holes, and a black hole is a black hole and does what a black hole does. Then you have to stay... that is like one of those limitations, a constraint of sorts. So, I don't have enough glass. Was afraid that would happen, damn it. I'm too fast. Yeah, sometimes I'm too fast. Did you just close the door in my face? How dare you? So, I need some glass up and also music a bit loud in my ears right now. I love lights music. By the way, check the description, Whitebit Audio. I think a lot of you guys know that account, or at least their music. But I would also very much recommend you Light. And tell if you start following him or listen to his music, comment who sent you. That would be absolutely fantastic. So, despite everything, the last batch of glass was not enough. It was close though. It was close. So, Earth said, what also, if someone tells you, oh, I don't have rules, I can do whatever, you can do whatever you want, you ask where to start. Yeah. Now, the thing is, you can always start somewhere. There's like a beginning. But, yeah, I think it's like basically what Todd Howard promised with Fallout 76. You know, be what you want, you can do whatever you want, and it is straight up a lie. You cannot do whatever you want. You cannot do everything at all times. It's not possible. Everything has limitations. So, well, good. The glass part is over. Good. Now let's see. I have a water bucket, but we need the dried gas. Also, I will need to get some other stuff. Also, I need a second water bucket, at least a second one. No dried gas. No dried gas. Nope. No, I think. Nope. No. No. Another no. Another. Nope. Lodestone. Huh. It's none of those. Is he somewhere else? Alchemy chest. Oh! That would actually make sense. To a certain extent, but... Ah, here they are. Good find, Earth, good find. Okay, then. How do I do yish? So we have snow blocks. I need... Yeah, I need snowballs, after all. So we have the dried gas. I need, like, a shovel. Not mine, preferably. You have like... Yeah, here's this one. Okay. So we got that, we got that, we got that. Yeah. Let's go. We need now to go to part 2! Oh, wait. Also glass, lol. Yeah, I saw. No, I might need some glass later. What else? We got that, we got that, we got that. I'm scrambling, my brain is scrambled. I don't need a Nautilus shell. I have coral blocks, which is nice. But not what I need. What did I need right now? I forgot again. Fuck. So, I want that. Oh yeah, I want some frog lights. I think, I don't really want to go with the yellow ones. We have those, like, all around. But, like, the slightly... There's a pearlescent. And, oh yeah. Fuck, doors. Oh well, what is considered a door. And I would like to use this wood, the white wood, because of the stark contrast it provides. Okay. It stopped raining again, huh. I had snowballs in alchemy chest. Yeah. No. But since we have those here... Hi. What happened to him? Seriously, like there should not anything have happened to him. But, curious. Yeah, some pale oak logs. I know that I need those for something else later, but... But... Zombie. You're not a villager. You're also... If says they Mojang watches my streams, they sent an assassin. There is a part of me that wants to say that you're ridiculous. Be silent. There's a much bigger part of me that agrees with you. So, are 20 enough for a 6x6, which is 36? No, 20 is not enough. Oh, 40 should be enough though. Okay then. Okay. Wonderful. Look at this. Just a fucking monstrosity of a, well, thing. Okay. So, and now we start making a little, you know, garden here. We start, of course, With this. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. So. Da, da, da. So, okay. That is that. Da, 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 da. Ha, ha, ha. I just realized I placed the lights wrong. And now that I realized it, I have to fix that. Damn it. So. Carrot dives. And, yeah. Wait, what? I thought you are not caring about lights, that's why you place them like that. I usually do. It's sometimes just that I don't see it. Stay hydrated! Advancement get! See, here. Place a dried gas block in water. Okay. But before anything happens... Okay. Give me a second. Damn it! Okay, that doesn't work. I have to use it a little bit differently. Yep. Lots of mobs. That's better. For some reason, straight up never works as well as, well, this. So! So, and now I want them perfectly adjusted. That would be nice. Like this, so they're all like, you know, in the same direction. It's different than in a farm. In a farm I don't care, actually. Also, there was no way to make it like perfectly directional. Not with the setup that I had. So... The Earth, what are you saying? Let's hope they're not stuck in blocks and redacted cause Mojang. Yeah, that's... I hope so. I mean, I should be close enough to them. So... But this way, we can later just go out. Theoretically, they should not be able to get through that, because I can't. You know? So, it should work. And now is the thing why we make this double-sided bubble, you know? And that is that we go down here. So, Oh, little ghast. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. And I have not to forget, I must not forget. So, I need snowballs. Bunch of them. So, let's get them. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I cannot do anything yet. Am I gonna put lava inside? No. It was a thought. Okay, and admittedly. But no. I'm gonna go with no. Okay? No. I'm gonna put water inside. Am I gonna put oil inside? No. To make it beautiful. Not with lava or anything. Because like lava, don't get me wrong, yellow. Lava looks really cool and everything. But that doesn't it doesn't work always, you know? Well, at least not in all circumstances, and this is one of those circumstances where lava simply wouldn't work. So now you might be wondering, well, why water then? Water does also not always work well. Water is a special case, because lava is just lava. You know, it's beautiful, but it's just lava. There's nothing to it, nothing else. But here, I can put stuff inside. Decorations. If you catch my drift. So, guest is they are hydrating. So, good. So, and that reminds me, and should every one of you get a drink, hydrate. With distant horizons, it might be a weirdly shaped water or whatever. Yeah, maybe. There you are, maybe you're right about this. Yet, I'm gonna do this. Because you set me up for this idea, and I let myself set up for this idea. And now, this is my idea that we are gonna both finish here. But hey, if you have a good idea, you can tell me and ask me. Maybe I build it if I feel so inclined and stupid. You know, a stupid amount of stupid. So. This is not... Why not? Now it's working. That was odd. So, also, I would be would find it very curious. Like one thing that I'm actually looking forward to is how would the light bulb look like to the outside world from the inside? Because I think it would look, well, at least different, you know? Okay. Ooh, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. So, let's see. Can we yet see anything from out here? Oh dear. It makes it very dark. This will be very, very, very interesting. Okay. Now I'm thinking about... I have an idea. I have an idea to make this a lot faster. Let me see. But I need to do... first I need this. Okay, I have an idea. Yeah, as I said, to make this a lot faster. We need not this to happen. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, we're gonna close that off. So I am gonna trust that Mojang is not despawning those, because if they do, I will have to make like another... a little bit more annoying visit at the Nether. Okay. So, you just place blocks up there. No, no, no. Kelp. Kelp makes water blocks. Or makes water... no, flowing water to water source blocks. Or, yeah, something like that. Makes it easier to do. Effectively. In theory, I would just need to place or make sure that on every block there is at least one kelp. That should solve the problem. Right? And then I just need to get rid of it. Or most of it. I would keep some of the kelp, to be fair. So... good, 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 good. Can I please, thank you. So, okay, water's flowing down. So far, so good. Now I just need a water source. Thank you, kindly. So, and now I just need to repeat this little number everywhere and make sure that it also flows everywhere. Which, to be fair, that could be difficult. Wait, the water source just... Huh? Okay, again. Why no water source block? Is it... Oh... I think I know why it is. Okay, what if I do this? This should work, right? Okay, that works now. Okay. Ugh, weird Mojang programming again. Hey, yay, 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 yay. So, how we're looking down there, they are still developing. Okay. This should theoretically now start working fantastically. But it's not reaching like all of the edges, so that might be a problem. It's awesome to just create water from wherever. That's a nice superpower. If you could just create water, how soon would you... Whoops. How quickly would you just drown the world? Either on purpose or by accident? So... yeah. So, how's the gas doing? They are still not doing anything. Do I need to be, like, close to them? So, like, this whole... Well, this whole, I don't know what to call it even. This whole happy becoming, works? It feels like it. I mean, I wanted to make a garden anyways, but... I thought, being, like, in the area is enough. Might be wrong, though. So, this will be like also an exercise in, yeah, holding my breath again. Because I'm pretty sure that it goes back to that whole premise, that whole problem. That air pockets are, well, decidedly rare. Okay. Okay, I'm relatively certain that I have like pretty much all blocks on this level figured out. Question is now if I have like that on the lower levels, but I would think there is probably like a lot of edges or a lot of, well, where it's basically not doing what it's supposed to do. So, here says, I will drown the world as soon as I decide to test pouring water on the sun. Okay. Okay then, and yeah, like stuff is, it's not spreading in a way that I'd like. I mean, it never does, but you know. Okay. Now the idea is, up. So we are keeping this open for the time being. Whoops, I might want to fly before I just jump. So, and we get like an idea how it's supposed to look like. Though it's far from perfect. So yeah. It's a start, you know, it's going somewhere. God, look at this, is oh my god, it darkens like everything around it. I will have to do a lot of work here. To make it look nicer, which will be like corals and a reef and stuff. Earth is angry. Come on! So, it's not unexpected. It's to be honest, not unexpected. Hey, Zombosies! So, okay. Some items I need to get rid of. I might need the glass, but I don't think I will need the snow. At least not now. Oh, you bring me iron! Thank you. Can I help you? No iron? How dare you? So, basically, now is the idea. We go, we start from down below again, but we'll use the kelp to make, to fix those holes. But we will ideally use the kelp to make, you know, source blocks. And a lot of them. Because if we do... Right. If we do that correctly, it should make it much easier for us. So, and one of the ways to do this... Yeah, little zombie child. Yo! Look at him, Happy Ghasts. So. I'm with you, Happy Ghasts. Very soon I just need to do some stuff, so. I'm gonna... Whoop. Why am I down on the... What the... Why am I on the ground? I don't even press anything for this. Is that the water pressure just putting me down or what? So, basically, the idea is whenever these grow up, right? They will continue to create more source blocks that flow outward. Those source blocks then, in turn, will also create other source blocks, eventually. Which, basically, the only thing that I need is a little bit of time and to put on every flat surface these thingies. And then it will basically solve itself. You get me? Of course, that would necessitate that, you know, we have that going for us. So, and here... Just leave 1 second, I need to go up. That is... Whoa. This is not entirely working as I wanted. Because... It simply... Yeah, it simply stops here. Ah, perfect. Oh my god. Let me in. Thank you. Ay. Fighting with the controls. That's always a joy to do. It doesn't want like I want. That's a bother. Ozzy's being compressed, yeah. Ozzy's ego is too big. Compress it. Didn't I just get... Oh, there it is. So, here would be the next. Okay. Okay. This should do something at least. Okay. Well, I guess let's check down again. How are we looking? Okay. This is much better than before. Okay, now I need just to... Whoopa, get down. Okay. So, and then there is a thief of my dirt. The trick is now... Oh, they're both there. That we basically just wait. Because if I am correct, like everything, at every place, there is a space for a little bit of kelp to grow, right? And it just needs to grow. It just needs a bit of time. Then everything gets filled out, and then I can beautify it, basically. Afterwards, that is. And if there is, at one point, there is not enough space yet, well, we can make it. Or the kelp will make it eventually. You know? Oh, and that was the idea, by the way, Earth, that I had, like, midway building into the inner side of the bulb, when I realized, yeah, it will just be a glass bulb. That's boring. And then I thought to myself, an aquarium. You know, that would be cool. But one that's filled with water, and we will put in fishies, because I believe the axolotls would be, I mean, I love them, but they are dumb as bricks. So they would probably be overwhelmed with the option of, you know, well, where you can go here. While tropical fish, they seem to be like not so overwhelmed in comparison, which is interesting actually. You know, one would think, whoops, the fish are the more stupid. Well, could be wrong. Axolotls are fat. Yeah. At least those axolotls that I own, because I love them and I would feed them any treats that I can. I need to find that video again, where I saw like an axolotl swim up from the glass container just up to the surface and make a little sound. Just that was cute. That was like really cute. And then goes down again. And I think like the dude who made the video just said, I did not even know they can make sounds. So, okay, next. I'm not sure if I have enough kelp though. Let me correct that. I am pretty sure I have not enough. Maybe I should leave it like that. Just everything is full of kelp. Everything. Then this thing would become basically a green blob creature thing from the distance. Okay, so yeah, I'm out. Let's go down. Okay, and basically what we do is we're gonna check on them and yeah. We're gonna wait that the kelp here grows up. Hello. Oh, look at you. Look at this. Look at the dome. It is so dark. Hello. So, how much can I feed them? Is there like a healthy limit to it? By the way, that is a much better sound than what's the ghasts from the Nether do. Oh, look at the sun! Look at the sun. That looks eerie. Everything looks eerie from here. Oh, the water is in a negative. It's like everything that's bright is dark and everything that's dark is bright. Oh, this looks eerie. I can see the light I can see like the light thingies and oh my god. Yeah, this will be really... Oh, they grew up? They already... That was fast. I mean, okay, I put like a stack of snow into them. Aww. Yeah, we have like 2 ghasts. They are just not, you know, staying here. So, but yeah. Hey, do you have... No, you don't. That's too bad. If I can... nope, that's Sappy Boy. That's a wrong trident. Oh god. Oh. Hi. Yeah. Oh, it worked. We actually have like space for a flying island that I could build here. And so now they go around and go explore. Okay. Yeah, the light bulb will take a bit more time than I actually want. But then again, yeah, it works with the kelp. It's just, it needs a bit of time. Then I need corals. And, you know, well, the stuff that, a little bit of stuff that makes light and everything. Oh, earth. Guys, we can... Ow. We should check, how does this thing look like from the distance? I mean, we should be able to see it now, you know? We should be able to see a thing made out of water. So, let's see if I can... Maybe from this mountain. Or rather hill. Mountain is maybe said a little bit too much. Hoppa. Yeah, you can see it. It's not a grey invisible smidge anymore. It is a grey block. A grey visible block. Yeah. You can see it above my head. You can very clearly see it. Okay. And if I put a couple of... light blocks in it, you know, that produce light and that look good in water, you should be able to see this from pretty much anywhere. So, but for now, bedtime, I am already getting attacked by those asshats. Those flying little shits. Okay. Oh wait. I need at least one water bucket. For the clutching, you know? So... okay, things are working. Nice. Okay, for the... For the clutch. Earth. For the clutching. Yeah, it's a block of water. You can see the ghasts inside. Just barely, but you can see them. Oh dear. Yeah, I have to make this brighter and nicer looking. That absolutely, I have to do that. But for now, I'm gonna let the kelp do its work. So that will take quite some time. Oh, and you can see like the kelp is giving it like a green smidge in the blue. So, but what we need is... we need... we need spruce wood. So... I am sighing because we need spruce wood again. Where is this thing? Yeah, we need spruce wood from if we want to make like more of that. If we want to bigify it. Can I not, let's see. Like the tree is limited. You know what, fuck it. I just can't do this outside. Give me a second. Okay. So I think yeah, I think roundabout here would be good to make like the exit. Oh, then spruce wood, go. Go. And there it goes. Okay. And here we are, up. So now the thing is, how many of this do we need? Probably more. Because I'm, yeah, with 1.5 stacks, that is not enough for enough fences. Stop saying magic words or I will say some too, Ignis. Okay. I mean, I don't want to, you know? Like in Minecraft, that word that you don't like to hear, you know, that is, it's not easy to do. So when I did that in my Mr. Beast video, that was not skill. That was me being pissed off, plus me being very, very sleep deprived. And I mean, that's enough actually. Usually, I do things out of spite. And usually it works because of that. If I do something out of spite, that's suddenly like, oh, here you go. That's the universe being a little bit more afraid of me. I like that. Not easy. The word is hard. Clutching is hard? How is that a hard word? So. So. Let's see. I mean, we can also take a bit of this stuff around here. Yeah. Do we have like, there's these ochre frog lights that don't belong here, to be honest. So, okay. That's... That's a lot. And then let's see how far we can go with that. You wanted that? You cast... Momentum, you throws a grenade. I cast deflect. I kick the grenade away. What do you do now, little kobold? Kobolding around? Oh dear. That was a big creeper. So... I need to bring some dirt for that. So, dirt, grass blocks. So that should work, theoretically. It's impact grenade, it explodes on contact. Ah! Fantastic! I use my reaction to cast invulnerability. I'm immune to fire. So, at least for a turn. Which is like 5 seconds, but that should be the blast. Meaning I just get ragdolled off and it looks funny, I guess. So... Up. Yep. Okay. Ragdolls are funny. Yeah. At least we agree on that. Earth. And now stop throwing grenades. Oh, you go into the corner where you are not allowed to yip. And that would not be good, right? Good. So. Even more dirt. Let's go. Yeah, we don't make it in time. I'm afraid. I don't want to do that while it's night. So, okay. Need more dirt. Yeah. Later. Not today, later. So, what is Earth saying? Can you take your emotional flamethrower into the no-yip corner? No. You cannot. It's a punishment. It's not there so you can, flamethrow in peace as much as you want. That's not the idea. Okay? So, question is now, once you have Happy Ghasts, can you make more just with 2 Happy Ghasts? With snowballs, I would assume, or maybe snow blocks, or do you need, yeah, I don't know. Do I need something else, or are they like only from the piglin, or wherever you find them? So. Okay, let's make it like really even so we can use all of it optimally. So, because that, yeah, that would look better. So, okay. Got it. Okay. Okay then, let's see. And we would go back up here. Okay. Oh. This is not good. That's better. Yeah. Oh. Okay, good. What is if... What? I can craft ghasts with ghast tears. That means, though, I have to kill ghasts to get ghasts. Isn't that kind of morbid? In a way? Like, it feels very morbid. It feels like it shouldn't be, you know? If you catch my drift, if you pick up what I'm laying down, that feels not right. To beat sad ghast, make happy ghast. It's very masochistic. It's very sadistic. That sounds almost evil. I mean, you... It's like when you have a healer, but your healer turns out to be a necromancer. And you're just dying and the necromancer is like, okay, you know, I could make this go, you know, faster. But, you know, and he points to a dagger in his hand. And it's just like, you know, I mean, it's your choice, but I would recommend to be faster. I know how it goes, like, almost painless. That would be also very morbid. me not like, me dislike, me very big dislike, me why did I put the spruce fences away, by the way? Oh, I need those. So, I have to make sure that the tree farm stays well secured. Okay. And here. Yeah. Up. Yeah, I can see them in there. I don't have a lot of space, though, for a lot of guests, at least. Like, I can imagine that there would be, like, 4 would be absolutely okay. 6 would be borderline, you know, that would be a bit much already. But I wouldn't put more like in there. That would be too much. So let's make it all like look very similar-ish. So 1 and 2. Yep. Okay. Now we need to continue this little thingy. Round about here, say. Yeah, that looks good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One, 2, and 3. And another. So yeah, this should be close enough. And this one as well. And the next one would be around about like here, I think. And yeah, that should be in theory enough. Like the frog lights are pretty bright after all. And then we can have a couple of new trees on the tree farm. So. So. Well, no, this is a bit, yeah, this is a bit odd. Nope, I'm not taking that chance. We are making another one right here. Okay. Now, in theory, that should be lighted out enough. Now I can make, like, if I need ever a tree, a specific kind or sort or whatnot, I can now make a lot of them. I mean, I can always get a lot of bamboo already, so that is like the least of my troubles, to be honest. So, but yeah, that That should work on its own. Maybe I should change the podzol around here. Make it to normal dirt, you know? Okay, is it too dark anywhere? Like here it's pretty dark, but it goes down to a 3. 3 is not enough. Here it goes also down to a 3. My goodness, I have a good measure. Nice. Yeah, nothing is spawning. Okay, nice. Good. Okay, and the kelp is slowly working its way up. That's also good. Hey, you two. So, okay. Basically, I have just to wait until the kelp here is like on its max reach. And yeah, just place a lot more kelp more up there. So I can fill everything out. If once want a bite. No, you don't get to bite into the kelp. So, hey you. No. Okay. Yeah, I have actually nothing else planned for the stream. This went rather swimmingly. So, how about we get a little bit more kelp and we continue our little kelping. Is that a word? No planned combo delight. Ugh, Earth. I know what you mean. So, let us get the kelp first, and then we try to get a hot dog. A vegan hot... It would be a vegan hot dog, right? With the... Oh god, what was the name of those thingies? The... Cattails. Cattails, yeah. This... The video that you showed me. Me want bite. Me want combo... No, what planned combo corn dog delight. Oh dear. Okay then, let's see. Okay. Dann wollen wir mal. Let's go. Ja. I'm so focused, I'm going back to German. So, you know Ozzy is serious. When Ozzy turns German, you know, he's either pissed or he's very, very focused. So. I thought you're going Finnish. Oh, if I could speak Finnish, that would be awesome, honestly. Finnish seems to be like such a kind of a language that if you can speak it, that is already the flex, you know? That's already like saying, yeah, guys, no offense, but I am better than you, when like somebody is taking offense. And a person would say, well, you're acting like you're better than me. And you're just like, yeah, I can speak Finnish. I actually am better than you. That would be... Oh, that would be tough. Hey. Don't worry, I'm not drowning. Why can I not place any? Because I don't have any in my hand. That's why, Ozzy. Come on, why is it not working here? Like, sometimes it seems like the water is just not high enough. Like, just not high enough. And that's honestly a tad bit annoying to deal with this. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like when I try to click like a thing, it just says nope. Ah, that is annoying, tad bit, honestly. Oh wow, this looks interesting. The sea is white. The flower is black. The sky is... I cannot see the sky. So, do we have everything and everyone? Maybe I'll leave it like that. It's just a green blue blob thing. I know at least one person who would like that. Oh. Okay. Well then. Next. What? Zarema, I bet that's something bad. What did you... I'm sorry, I was like completely distracted or focused. In what context did you say that? If in the context of going Finnish is a flex? Did our Finnish friend tell you that? Like, don't believe them, you know? It seems to be like a weird thing, but everybody who you ask to tell you about a language that you're learning, the first thing that they tell you is some curse words that they then tell you means something like good day, or hello, or I like you, or something. And actually it means like something very, very not friendly. It's something nasty, actually, sometimes. So I'm out of kelp again. Oh dear. Up. So in context finish. I think I remembered some from somewhere. Okay. I guess we have a Finnish friend. You can ask him. I guess he knows. So. I believe that's the last thing that I'm gonna do. Why did I never finish that here? I guess I couldn't be bothered. Oh, favorite song, yeah. So. You think it might even be Estonian. Dude. You are telling the wrong person. Because you abandoned the village before you finished and you just made a barn. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... They were running around too much, and then eventually I realized that I'm getting cheated. That was the next thing. It looks very interesting with all the green, honestly. This looks really interesting. This is, yeah, quite a build that came out of a idee fix, as one would say. If somebody knows Asterix and Obelix, then you know the joke, I hope. Okay. That worked. Next level. So now it will be a bit easier because everything goes like just straight up. So I just have to walk and yeah, do my thing here. So the guests are doing theirs. Hoppa. So. Yeah. Okay. And the next. Whoop. And the next I said. Okay. This will look so odd. I mean, it already does. I had already thought, like, okay, this the water stuff in next to it, well, around it, it would. I thought it would make probably like the surrounding area darker. I was not prepared for it making it basically like after 50 meters or something, it's invisible. That was honestly quite surprising for me. I think also the next stream I'm gonna do a little bit something different, you know? Something not, whoops, something not building. Maybe we go exploring a little bit. Maybe we collect some coal and some copper, like some shiny. We look like for a new place. And then we dig around in that new place and find, you know, things, basically. It's at least, you know, I need from time to time, like, some different content, which I am relatively certain you would also like. Okay. This is, I'm not... Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I have an idea. How about I make first a ring here, and I go to the lower ring like a bit later when there could be a couple of source blocks already. This is odd. It's like going around it perfectly. But I see why it is not flowing there. It makes sense, and I am running out of kelp again. Aha. Yeah, I ran out of kelp again. Okay. Plutch. So. It looks very weird, I've gotta admit. To place all of this kelp there, it looks odd. So, but I have now the idea we could actually make it a light bulb. If I make like a small flying island in the middle, where you have like a waterfall going down that is going to the pond, so you can swim it up. And in the island I make a couple of light blocks. Not because I need them, but because, oh look at Look how it looks. Oh my god. Oh, that looked alien. I love it. So. Okay, then let's go. Up, 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 up. So, and yeah. This needs... Up. Yeah, needs that to grow into an extent that it reaches here. So basically I cannot go into one ring of it. I cannot grow anything in it. I have to wait until the kelp is done, basically. And then I can go into the last, into this outer ring, and the most outside ring, or the most wide ring, and place it there, and then it would finish over time. Because it is not working differently, and I am right now too lazy to place a water bucket everywhere where I have to. You know? So, Earth says aliens are good. Yeah. In most cases. I like those stories where the aliens are also the good guys, basically. Oh, that reminds me again. There was from, I think it was from TikTok, and you also, yeah, like, you know, from TikTok there comes only bad shit. I guess the only one that is the difference is Ranboo. Hope he's well and fine. So, and there was this, well, you saw always some comics or stories about aliens attacking Earth and then falling victim to, and I quote, the indomitable human spirit. Always showing like a very hurt human, and then they overwhelming the aliens because, yeah, you cannot stop a human when he is enraged. And I just think to myself that I like the idea of humans being space orcs living on space Australia. I like the idea. It's you know, it's different. It's something else. But that I didn't like that. Majorly because there were racist undertones, like very severe racist undertones. I don't like that, like whatsoever. So yeah. Let's not talk about that. It's like, it's TikTok shit. You shouldn't have TikTok. If you're watching this right now and you have TikTok on your phone, delete it. That's better. And exchange it with nothing. Or if you absolutely have to have like anything else, yeah, anything where you can read an ebook on, that would be better. And then read some ebooks. I can recommend you a couple. That's like better. That's better TikTok. Or wait, that oh god, what was that called? Somebody made a doom scroll Wikipedia. It's like an app where you can basically doom scroll stuff from Wikipedia. That would be something, you know? You can doom scroll like on TikTok, but you're actually learning something and not becoming, I don't know what to call that, a TikToker. I don't know. Saying TikToker has like this weird vibe of saying something improper, impure, something dirty. You know, as if you would say swear words towards your parents that you actually like. It has this weird, ugly vibe. TikTok. Blah. So. And Earth, what are you saying? Did you hear about these guys? Humans, Death World guys. Yes, why? Did you know they have Death World on their Death World? How? What? They have a Death World on their Death World. Do you mean how we are fucking up Earth or something? I assume you mean that, but yeah. Uppa. Okay. Ugh, I've run out of kelp again. Yep. Come on, let me swim. Thank you. Oh, come on. Game. Where is... Ah, here. Plitch. Okay. Australia. Oh, you mean they have a death island on their death world? Ah, okay, now I get you. Yes, they have a death world on their death world. I was legitimately confused. How do you mean that? It's like saying, yeah, I have a lake in my lake. What? Yeah, there's a lake in this lake. What are you talking about? So I think that exists, right? There's like a lake where there is an island in that lake. And that island is so big that the island has a lake, which also then has a very small island. So there's a lake with an island with a lake with an island. Did I say that right? I think so, yeah. But don't ask me where it is, Canada. So. So here we have still to wait. Up. Hey, guests. Yeah, I know you're wondering what I'm doing there, and I promise you it's not stupid. Well, it's halfway stupid. It's kind of stupid. It's 90%, but not completely. Okay? Like, sometimes I know what I do. I have a Guild Wars character that is literally named I know what I'm doing in German. He's also pink. Like, aggressively pink. And it's not because I'm making fun of people. Which I do, he's a mesmer, of course I make fun of people, but it's most because pink is a very manly color. Very, very manly. Okay. We're almost done, we're almost done. I'm sorry that I'm not talking very much right now. I'm trying to not miss any place because I would see it and I would get annoyed and I would try to find it, and with all of the stuff that's around here that could be difficult actually. Okay, and here I am legitimately confused. Why can I not place them? That is odd. Why can I not place, like... On half of the glass, I cannot place anything. It's very odd. Like, do you see that? I can't. It just... Game says no. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Can I please? I cannot dive anywhere here. So, but I think I know why. I take it back, I don't know why. And I have run out again. Ay ay ay. So, Earth says what? We add a planet to your planet, so you have planet in your planet. Cosmos before launching a planet into Earth back in system, forming times. Oh. You mean the planet that became our moon? Yeah. Something like that, basically. So, I would love if there would be an item that I pick up stuff from further away. Or that I have a magnet. I mean, I could have an ally. Allies kind of work like that, but not good for underwater, I guess. I would have to bring one out here. It could work, actually. That could actually work, thinking about it. You remember, like, there was a time when I needed to get the villagers in here, and it was just... I had, like, a bridge here that went to the beach, where I found a villager, and then I had to bring him over, and that took so goddamn long. Ah, yeah. Purely Aussie lore. So, I also have to check like a little bit more music from Light. When I make my new video, I will have to make it with more fighting music, with more aggressive music. For the obvious reasons that there's a lot more fighting and a lot more aggressive... what was that? And a lot more aggressiveness in that video. Yeah, I cannot place anything. Why? Because I have a carrot in my hand, Ozzy. That's why. That probably looked weird. Carrots do not grow underwater or what? On glass. Yeah. I actually do believe that. Earth. I might, yeah, I'm inclined to say that you're right, yeah. So. Oh yeah, I completely forgot this level. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Yeah, I'm just realizing I'm not talking a lot. I'm not doing anything talkative. Like, I'm very sorry if you are watching this and you're not Earth. I mean, Earth has to. He's my mod. No, thank you that you're here, Earth. I don't know what to talk about, honestly. I have nothing prepared, basically. So. Oh yay, darkness. Oh. Let's see, opens list what to talk about. That's a good dog. To have, or ODF, or ODT. Whatever you do. I'm still mad about Microsoft when when I got my new computer and I wanted to use Microsoft Office because I was used from my old computer also Microsoft Office, the version from 2007, which was like, I think, one of the last ones that was on a DVD. And that one was good, you know, that was like, it was Office, you know. And then Microsoft says, oh yeah, you can have Office for 300 euros per year. Because apparently you cannot buy it, I'm lending it. Oh. Yeah, I know I'm drowning. So, language drift. It's a PNG. It's a... Okay, that is a weird list then. How do you add stuff? With paint? Language drift. I mean, yeah. The language drift is a weird thing, honestly. If you read any writer from like your nation, you know, any, it's not important too. But that this person has written a book or that book at least 50 years before now, like from today on, like a book from the early 80s, ideally, or maybe a book from the late 70s, something like that. And you will recognize that they are using euphemisms, words, manners of speaking that you will be unfamiliar with. That, or maybe you will know them, that it can happen, you know, I'm not saying you're dumb, but you know them as like people that, I wanted to say people that old words use. Old words use. No, I meant the difference. Old words that people use. And I'm already, again, I'm using so much kelp. And it's just like never enough. My god. Yeah. And if you take like more than 50 years and take like a book that's 100 years old from your country or 200, you know, you go like in 50-year intervals or 100-year intervals and you find like a book that's from that time period and then you try to read it. Yeah? Take your time. And I am guaranteeing you, the older the book, the more problems you'll have to understand it. And that doesn't mean that you're stupid or that book is like highly educated and using a lot of fancy words. If you think about it, Dante Alighieri's Godly or Divine Comedy, I think it's called in English, that was a book written for the common folk. Like what we are reading, if you read Dante Alighieri's, you're reading stuff that was meant for commoners. For just you and me and them and those dudes on the street, that, like for those guys. And that was, like from our perspective, it's really, really highly advanced. And interestingly, it's not. You know, it's not advanced or anything. It's different, that's for sure. But it's simply that thanks to the drift, to the shift in languages, and, you know, naturally occurring changes over time, we just have a problem understanding it. This is also very true for, there's a very famous poet in Germany. He's called Walter von der Vogelweide. So, and if you check him out and you know German, like, you know, common, normal, everyday German, if you can speak it fluently, first off, congratulations. I'm very proud of you, if nobody told you yet. And secondly, I bet you will have problems understanding him. Because he wrote complicated stuff. And some of the words that he is using have no translation because thanks to cultural shifts and to languages changing, that he uses words and euphemisms that have no translation in today's language anymore. We don't know what they mean. And again, that is to no fault of anyone. We just, the languages drift, they change over time. Oh god. Thanks. That hurt. Okay, is that stuff all still here? Kind of. Kind of, partially. Yeah. Like at places, you can see it here, like it's starting to grow up. Like to the point where I actually want it to be. Okay. Now let me check before I again fall down here. Did I catch everything? Here is another hole. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this. Because I'm getting a tiny bit agitated about this. Yeah, that's okay. This is good. I just don't want a hole anywhere. There, this is good. This is good. I actually like that. We could bring like a couple of fishies and just place them in here, you know? Okay, here's another. Okay, and now we just need to fill up this area here. This is not nice game. I actually flinched. That was surprising. So, but yeah, for language shift, I cannot say a lot to that, but I would recommend you to, yeah, experience it. To just play this game of finding an old book from your language, read it. I mean an old book, old, you know? And see how things are holding up now, comparatively nowadays. I'm pretty sure you will see it's a lot of stuff that you cannot properly translate anymore. Or that is like, yeah, again, old worlds. Words. Okay, let's see. I need one glass, but I think I'm done. For the most part, eventually I have to go down and check up again. But for now, I'm done. My god, look. Look at that monstrosity. Oh my goodness gracious. This looks... It looks really cool and it looks weird at the same time. This is... Yeah. Wait, I see something that I don't like, and that is this here. How dare you? Oh. So, that's better. Oh dear, that will be interesting. I wonder now from the outside if we have now a nice little look. It's green. First it was blue, now it's green. Except for that one part where I couldn't build anything yet. I promise it will be there, but not yet. Okay. Then number 2, trident. Yeah. Okay. Let's see it. It should be well in the range of distant horizons, right? Yeah. It's a green bubble thing now. Distant Horizons decides it's green now. At least we see it. You know, we see it. That is fantastic. Ah, that's absolutely beautiful. I still have to do a little bit, but I will do that in time. And yeah, I think next time we're gonna go and we're gonna explore a little bit, and maybe we also making like the area for the foxes and for the sniffers a little bit bigger. Because yeah, why not, you know? Depending on the mood that I have. But yeah, like checking for a little bit of lapis and redstone and coal and copper and iron and gold and diamonds and emeralds. Like, yeah, I think that sounds pretty neat. So, I think that's the end of the stream. We did that. We built that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot from this. I'm gonna post that on Blue Sky. Oh dear, that looks... Yeah, that looks odd. Tink. So, I'm gonna post that on Blue Sky just because funny. So, but that's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good one. If you're still here, please shout me, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment. All of those things I think I earned. Yes, I am that. I have that little hubris, or that much. I'm not sure. So, in any case, I hope you have a good one. I hope I see you soon again. And yeah, tomorrow should be the next stream. So this time a little bit something different than Minecraft. Maybe Sacred 2, where we have to go through the desert with a lot of spiders. So, I am be off. I am be off. Yes, that is a very good English. So, and I hope you have a good one, and I hope I see you soon again. Bye bye.